Welcome back to IAC TV. This episode is about being creative, taking risks, and chasing your dreams. Let's get started.
I'm so excited to introduce you to one of my friends and amazing singer-songwriter, musician, and actor, Jet Jurgensmeyer.
Hello.
Jet, thank you so much for letting me interview you today.
Thank you for having me on.
Jet, tell us, how old are you?
I'm 17.
17 years old. What exactly do you do, Jet? I know you're a musician, but tell us a little bit about that.
First of all, we're here in Nashville, Tennessee, so this is my hometown. This is, I say I've grown up here, but I've kind of grown up going around between here, Missouri, and then obviously California, where we met for acting. So I'm an actor, and I'm a musician, I'm a singer-songwriter.
How long have you been doing music?
My entire life.
Yeah?
I always say when you're from Nashville, you're gonna be involved in music in some way, shape, or form. And my way just happened to be on the stage in front of the people. And now, as I'm getting older, I'm doing the more behind the scenes stuff, like producing and that sort of thing.
So what instruments do you play, and how long have you been playing them?
So I play guitar. Guitar is kind of my main instrument. Obviously, I sing. I started playing guitar when I first started getting on stage. So I was like 3 or 4, something like that. I'm slowly learning piano and ukulele. I taught myself how to play that. The next instrument I would love to play is bass, because a bass player keeps the band together. And it's such an underrated instrument. They might not be shredding like a lead guitarist, but they are just rocking out, and it's awesome. I feel like your mind is also an instrument because you're a songwriter. I've been songwriting since I was 12, I would say, 11, 12. And I've written a lot of bad songs. I still write bad songs. About every 4th or 5th song is like, I can't believe I just put my name on that. And then you write a good one, and it's because it's a muscle that you just have to keep working and getting stronger at, and your stories will eventually get better.
Right.
And as you get more life experience, you'll then have more things to write songs about.
It sounds like part of what you're saying is you don't have to be a grown-up to write, do you?
Not at all.
You don't have to be a grown-up to start working towards your dreams. You watching this, if you're interested in songwriting or music or whatever it may be, no matter how old you are, you can start learning
You can
right
do
now.
it.
Exactly.
I'm not kidding. The first song I ever wrote, if you really want to know, the first song I ever wrote was with my mom. I think I was 5. It was about an orange dinosaur. So you can truthfully write about anything.
Can you sing us the Orange Dinosaur song?
No.
Oh, man. Oh, dear Lord.
Yes. What is it? What is it? I'm curious.
It was a song where I was in the back of the car. We'd just gone to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is a huge gas station. It's a store as well.
I've never been to one, but I've seen them.
It's
They look
awesome.
They look so fun.
We need to go to Buc-ee's.
Let's go to Buc-ee's.
Exactly.
I'll come down to Texas and we'll go to Buc-ee's.
Please do. But their mascot is a beaver, and his name is Bucky Beaver. And so I had a little Bucky keychain, and I was sitting in the back of the car.
I like where this is going.
Yep. And I started singing, "You're my best beaver friend." Meep, meep.
Bucky Beaver, you're my best buddy, best buddy. Meep, meep. Be my best beaver friend. Be my best beaver friend. Be my best beaver friend because I love you.
And I was just making him dance. So that was the first song that I ever wrote at like 3 years old.
That is amazing. That is literally the epitome of writing songs.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter your age. You
And
can
it doesn't
write
matter
songs.
what the subject is. It can be about a beaver keychain or an orange dinosaur.
Yep.
And
I mean, I've written songs about the wind and about the rain. I mean, you can literally write songs about anything.
I love music. How about we go sing? Come on! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy people don't cheat. Happy people don't lie. They don't judge or hold a grudge, don't criticize. Happy people don't hate. Happy people don't steal. 'Cause all the hurt sure ain't worth all the guilt they feel. If you
the story.
I released my first album in 2019. I was really proud of that, but I was only a writer on one of those songs. I had just started songwriting, and this thing called COVID happened. A pandemic, I don't know if you guys heard. It happened, and I started songwriting a lot, and it really gave me a chance to focus on music. I just kept writing, and then earlier this year released my newest album, Phase 1 Discover. And I was a writer on all those songs. It was a goal of mine, I want to be a writer on all my music, and that's what I've done. I'm really proud of it.
That's incredible. Do you want to get to the point where it's solely you writing your music, or do you want to continue to co-write?
So I'm a big believer in co-writing. John Legend actually said this. He only co-writes because he believes 2 people or 3 people or even 4 people can come up with better songs than one person because you have people to bounce it off of. One thing I love is writing music that people can relate to.
Right.
Because all those songs on my album, either myself or one of my co-writers has been through. I'm already kind of starting to write for some other people.
Wow.
My friend Ben Kent, he was my first ever outside cut. Somebody else who released a song that I wrote. I wrote it with it was just the 2 of us. And we wrote that song and he released it. It's called Leave. It's out there. It's a really cool song and I was very, very proud of it as a songwriter. And that's honestly one of the most fun parts of songwriting is hearing somebody else sing your work. That's just awesome.
Now, Jet, our show is all about being courageous. Now, does it take courage to be a musician and songwriter and put your life and experiences out?
Yes. Now I have an album with 13 songs that I've written that are all personal stories from myself and my co-writers.
Right.
So the stress level was times 13, but it was also exciting. So now, as a songwriter, I'm completely used to putting my songs out there and the stories out there. You and I have kind of had to do that from a young age because we're actors.
True.
And we're in entertainment, so we're just used to putting ourselves out there. So it's something that everybody has to overcome at some point in their life if you're nervous about putting yourself out there.
Right.
But I think starting off small, and if you want to get into anything, you just have to be, this is kind of words of advice, if you want to get better at anything, you just have to be willing to fail. And this goes for acting as well. You know, you go on a lot of auditions.
Yep.
We do not get every audition that we go on. That is, we go on a lot of auditions. You have to be willing to fail because those lows will make the highs feel so much better.
It's joke time. Let's go.
Hey everyone! I'm Adam.
I'm Kara.
I'm Eric.
And we are
The Insiders.
And we're gonna tell you some jokes today.
Yeah, let's jump right in. Alright guys, why does Goofy wear 2 pairs of pants when he plays golf? Why? In case he gets a hole-in-one. Oh, that's good. So how much does it cost Captain Hook to get his ears pierced? A buccaneer.
Why is Cinderella so bad at soccer?
Why?
Because she's always running away from the ball.
Oh! So what did Daisy Duck say when she buys lipstick? Put it on my bill. Do you guys know who a cow's favorite Disney princess is? Mulan.
Why did Mickey Mouse become an astronaut?
Why?
So he could visit Pluto.
Oh. Alright guys, do you know which Disney princess tells the best jokes? Who? Rapunzel. Oh, I like it.
Nice. Why isn't Phoebe hungry?
Huh?
Because BB ate.
That's good. So what type of fairy doesn't like to take a bath?
What?
Stinkerbell. Thanks guys for the insiders, and those are our jokes.
Let's get back to the story now.
Keeps her heart in the great wide open. Can't rope her in when she catches that stride. Spend all your time just switching and hoping, trying to catch her back.
Now, tell us, how did you get into acting? How old were you when you started that?
I was 4.
Aw.
So very, very early on. Started acting at 4 here in Nashville, and then when I was 5, we started going out to California.
What were some of the first projects that you worked on?
Oh my. Well, the first thing I ever did it was actually a commercial here in Nashville for a Christmas seals, like seals on an envelope.
Yeah.
For like those kind of things. I was little Alan Jackson in an Alan Jackson music video. I don't know if you knew that. That was really fun.
I did not know that.
That was really fun. Yeah, so that was fun. I actually can't remember all the things that I did when I was really little. I start remembering like once I was like 9 and 10.
Yeah.
So when I did Adventures in Babysitting for Disney, Legend of the Hidden Temple for Nickelodeon, I was on Last Man Standing for
Yep.
Fox. We were talking about that earlier.
Yes.
Super fun
Such a great show. I know that you mentioned voiceover, and that's something that the two of us have in common.
Yes.
What are some of the shows that you've been on?
I've been doing voiceover work since I was like 5 or 6 years old. So I was
Tiny
on,
little voice.
I know, really, really. I look back on it and I'm like, wow, I sounded like that. That's crazy.
Like a chipmunk.
Yep, exactly. So I was on Bubble Guppies for Nickelodeon. I was Nani on Bubble Guppies. That was a lot of fun. Tots for Disney Junior, where I was Pip the Penguin. And this is a show that I did on Amazon that's some of my friends' favorites just based off the name, Stinky and Dirty.
Yes.
And I was dirty on that show. I was I voiced, you guys,
character named Dirty.
Get it. There we go, that's what voiceover is.
Exactly.
We're not actually our characters. I went to the Vanderbilt Children's Hospital yesterday and I was playing in there at the Seacrest studio. I love doing that. I've worked with them for years. And one of the boys came in and he's 8. And his parents were like, so what have you been in? I was like, well, I was in The Little Rascals. And they were like, oh, we love that movie. I did that movie a decade ago. And that's insane.
That is.
That is really crazy.
Now that we've talked a little bit about your songwriting, can you play us something?
I can. This is a song off my album I wrote with 2 good friends of mine. Now there is a little sing-along part, okay?
All right.
It's at the end of the chorus, all right? You'll pick up on it, okay?
I'll follow your lead.
All right.
People live in lonely places, old apartments, sitting over avenues. They spend the rest of their paychecks scratching tickets, hoping for something new. Oh, tell me, God, why do we put our hope in material things? Empty the jar, dimes and pennies, keep the lights on for one more week. But where do you start if all you've got is a map but nowhere to go? Who plays the part of the superhero in this show? There's too much noise and bad news and not enough to lose. When we try, we make it work. I think that counts for what it's worth. Ooh, 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 for what it's worth. I think it's kind of funny how we all get down over stupid little things, start losing sight of our lane, good days and games when we don't get our way. So please tell me, God, why do we put our hope in material things? Gotta mix up our cards, stay in the game, yeah. If you ask me, there's too much noise and bad news and not enough to lose. When we try, we make it work. I think that counts for what it's worth. Ooh, 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 for what it's worth. We're gonna do the chorus again, okay? All right. Noise and bad news and not enough to lose. When we try, we make it work. I think that counts for what it's worth. Ooh, 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 for what it's worth. Ooh, 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 for what it's worth. Ooh, 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 for what it's worth. Ooh, 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 ooh. Worth, ooh, 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 for what it's worth. Ooh, 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 for what it's worth.
Nice job.
Great job.
Thank you.
Jet, thank you so much for letting me interview you today. This was so much fun, just getting to hang out and catch up.
It was. It's been way too long, so thank you for
sure.
letting me come on.
Yes, absolutely. You had some great information, and I know you definitely inspired all the kids today. And I cannot wait to see where your music career and acting career go in the future. So
Same to you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
All right.
This is fun.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were inspired today by Jet's story, and I hope it inspired you to go for your dreams no matter what age you are. And until next time, remember that you are brave, strong, and courageous. Bye, guys.
This has been an I Am Courageous television production.
I Am Courageous is supported by viewers like you. To learn more, visit IamCourageous.net.